Right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are doing fine. Let's see. Oh wait, I done it already. Okay. Let me share quickly on Discord. Have not done that quite yet, and then we can get to having some fun. How are you all doing? Anything fun? Anything fun happening in your lives? Okay, seems like I can hear myself. So that probably means our streaming works quite fine. So let's see. Kick seems to always have some trouble. I don't know why that is the case. Let me see if the chat box is not enabled. Let me just enable it and type here. Hello. Hello works, at least from YouTube, mostly. Alright, well, no, that's not YouTube, that's Restream. Alright, perfect. Okay. Okay, we don't have a poll for YouTube quite yet. Do you have, guys, any ideas? I finally fixed that keyframe interval that YouTube was yelling at me about. Surprisingly, it was setting it to like 8 by default, which is really, really weird. Because automatic, I would expect is going to be between 0 and 2. But hey, that's where we are. Okay, let me share it on Discord. So all the Discord friends who are not quite live right now did not get the notification can join us, and then we can get into working on more animal interactions. So if you have any questions, any good wishes and all that meanwhile, please do say so. Da, da, da. All right. This we got chat. Look at it. That's me right in here. Hey. And we can close this here and everything should be fine. Posted it on a proper channel. So we had here some comment already. Yo, working. How are you doing, man? And Pixel had here some comments. So can you make a material for vertex painting that can use more than 5 texture on static mesh? Oh, I have no clue. I rarely use vertex painting. You could probably find some really good workaround with decals. So we're gonna do like a mask that's being rendered into like a render mask that's being rendered render texture that's being projected by decals onto a model. You could probably look in doing something in that way. It's gonna very likely work. But other than that, I don't think so. But you're quite honest. I find it suspicious that you would need that. It sounds like you are using vertex painting for something vertex painting should not be used. So let's maybe, if you have like a specific use case what you are actually trying to do, then maybe we can talk about that. But it's definitely not. So Horror King, you're gonna get a Windows 10 laptop, and it would be good to make a game like a Super Sword. Sure, go ahead, that would be good. Next day, trying to dev on my own game. That's like you. That's amazing. Glad to hear it, Piotr. I hope you make a lot of progress. I hope I make a lot of progress. but wish you a bunch of progress today. Okay. Let's see. You're always suspicious of my intention, like landscape. Yeah, because you tend to do things that are not supposed to be. You tend to use your techniques in a way where they are were not meant in a way that were not meant. Like let me try to rephrase it a little bit so I don't sound like a complete idiot. But you usually have like a technique or a function that's supposed to be used in a certain way. And then you tend to take that and be like, okay, but what if we do with it this? Right? Which is not necessarily wrong. It certainly leads to a bunch of creativity, but it does not tend to be a good idea. Sometimes it's just easier to do something from scratch. But we shall see. If you let me know what you're trying to do, maybe we'll find a better way how to go about it. You got 21 subs. Wow, that's pretty cool. That went pretty fast. Good job there. I've converted the landscape to static mesh, optimized it, and painted it with materials with 5 textures. Massive performance boosts with no visual degradation on quest. I'm a bit suspicious that you got performance boost with it. It's probably weren't doing something with the landscape. Why would LODs be bad in VR? You really do want to use LODs in VR, especially in VR, because it's a low-end platform. Sounds more like you really lowered the resolution of the UV of the landscape or something like that. But hell, like if you measured it and you saw that it got you performance boost, then like that's only good. I'm not gonna complain about your technique too much if you have numbers to prove it. But cool. But you probably will want to use some sort of like the advantage of landscape over having one mesh is that different parts of a landscape can be on different LOD. Right? That's the benefit there. Okay, and I want it to work on. Let's see. Do you wanna try the chicken right away? Let's see. Maybe we can do here something interesting. The chicken, or maybe wolf is gonna be faster. I get here a wolf that's gonna be attacking trees. Landscape LODs, you see the terrain changing shape in front of you. You can change the distance, but it will deform. That seems like we have some really, really aggressive setting on it. Right here, I pretty much never ever see a difference in landscape unless I don't think you can even really see that. Have I talked about using voxels for it? Because that's probably gonna be much better idea for in your case. But either way, what you probably, since you have it as a static mesh right now, don't worry at all about a vertex painting and just paint it in some other software. Like paint it in Blender, paint it in Substance Painter, Substance Designer, something like that, and then export it as textures, and those textures will be applied on the model. That's gonna be by far the cheapest way how to do anything like that. You shouldn't see any deformation of the landscape unless you have a really, really aggressive setting. In that case, you probably want to rather lower the whole scale, resolution of your landscape. Not the scale necessarily, but the resolution. But yeah, it's possible that that landscape is not what you want to do. I would probably not use landscape for quest game. Maybe quest 3, but not quest 1 definitely. Maybe in some cases on quest 2. But it's probably better to have your custom version. Either way, try to see about baking the textures. Just one quest. Just one texture on the whole landscape, ideally. LOD on flat screen is not as apparent as in VR. When it covers your entire vision in VR, in 3D, you will see easily when you are showing now. Is it for quest? No, that doesn't seem like that will be true. No, of course this is not for quest, but it's still, you still see 3D world here as well. If I had here a super aggressive setting, you would see it anyway. You can hide it with meshes or some other ways. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to do something with a deer interaction here. So we got here we brainstormed some interactions for the animals. So let's start with that. I want deer to be attacking the trees. Let's see if we have at least some animations for it first. Maybe do we get deers to attack each other? That would be also pretty interesting, I suppose. But let's maybe leave it for a slightly bit later. I think at this point we are gonna start finally getting into a stage where we are gonna make a different state for different animals. I'm gonna first see the animations. Ozhan, hey man, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. It's gonna be shorter stream today, working on animal interactions once again. It's gonna be probably for a long time now. How are you doing? But you know, go to sleep. I think, wait, there was this go to sleep that I wanted to sleep slow down, right? Because he does this. Now I see. I need to work on the transition there. It's not the issue is not really with a go to rest. It's with a go to rest, but it's not it's transition between sleeping and go to rest because this is way too fast. So Maybe, am I just running here a wrong animation? Let's see. Do we ever go to sleep? I can do it from within the animation blueprint. I'll get here a sleep. No, we have sleep to go to bed, but we go to back up, but we don't have the other way around. That's a bit annoying. We're gonna have to use rest for it. Yeah, see, that's what's causing this so much drama with transition. So we can just speed this up to about a 0.5. So maybe 1 second and slow down this animation. How long is it normally? 1 second 33. So let's see about slowing it down. Da, 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 da. There we go. Let's say about 0.8. About 20% slower. Now it's minute 30. Maybe we can go even slower. Yeah, I mean, it's tired. It's a tired deer. He's taking his time going to sleep. Do deer sleep like this? Am I just completely misinformed, or do deers really sleep like this? How do deer sleep? I'm gonna have to Google after the stream how does the deer sleep? Oh, why did we restart here? We got stuck in the okay, there we go. Got stuck in some T-posing, which could have, it's true that the deer T-posing is not as impressive as the human T-posing, but it's at least something. Okay. One can deer that looks down on the objects and attacks them with a head down. So that's what we need. We needed to get a attack animation. And I just got distracted. Yeah, okay. That's a start. Well, I do have like the whole attack mode. Okay, so this is just the same thing. I could probably program the whole interactions with two different deers attacking each other like this, but that's a bit over the top right now. Or maybe not necessarily. This is not looping animation, it kind of sucks, but I could make it run looping animation if needed. We could have this as sort of a attack animation when the deer is gonna launch the object up in the air. Let's maybe start with that. That could be pretty interesting. Okay. So how do we launch that, guys? We're gonna first probably need some target actor. Do you wanna make a base class in C++? Does it matter? Let's see. What do we have here as even actors? Nah, you know what? It probably doesn't matter. I'm just gonna look for any physics simulating actors and then get the deer to attack it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have some sorting here happening, but other than that, it should be fine. Okay, we should really get rid of these. It probably should not just fly in the air like this. Let's just move it in here. And let's say we're gonna have here some physics simulating spheres. So let's do that here. It's gonna simulate physics. The problem is that we have here a lot of actors that simulate physics. But we can use some tag system, right? That's gonna sort it for us. Yeah, that's probably easiest. So let's put here a tag. I want a actor tag. I don't know why is it under advanced, but that's fine. Okay. So how are we gonna let's call this just a toy. I mean animal toy. Or maybe NPC toy, I suppose. Hey man, I have a question if you're available. Maybe. Do you know what happens to saved variables when user uninstall your app on Android device and later downloads it again? Does Android saves them like PC? Not even PC has to necessarily save them. Neither of them has to. It all depends where are you storing your save file. By default, Unreal stores save file in the saved folder. So depends what your uninstall process entails. It's gonna be either it probably is just uninstalling the app and not uninstalling all the game files, which is like your UV project files, blah blah blah. Not project files, program files. So my guess would be that by default it should stay there. But you will have to check what is actually it uninstalling and if the folder that you have your save data is actually being uninstalled and deleted. The other option I would very much recommend though is looking into Epic Online Services. They offer you, and also Google Cloud should have it by default as well though. So Google Play should have a program for saving save data on cloud. So they will definitely have to have a some way that you can opt in and set your not well, but like specify what kind of file should be saved as a save file, and next time it's gonna be downloaded again. I would be very, very confident that's the thing. And if that's not the thing on Android, or if it's not available for you, you can go with Epic Online Services and implement that system by yourself. But I would be very surprised if Google Play did not have that. I'm almost certain I have been implementing something like that, but who knows? I may be misremembering it. A lot of these systems are just kind of all the same. Let's see what this does. Okay. Yeah, Google Play Services have it, but I don't want to hassle with Google login if not necessarily. You do want to hassle with it. You absolutely do want to hassle with it. That's not even a question, because you're going to get from it a lot of different benefits. So, for example, you will be able to add achievements, will be able to get on the Google scoreboards and stuff like that, which is gonna make Google promote your app. So even if you think you don't want to do that, you very likely do want to do that. And honestly, any solution that you're gonna come up with by yourself is gonna be more complicated than what you can do with Google Play Services. So, yep, Epic Online Services, Google Play Services, or just hard coded that your and I don't even know if this lets you, because Android has some pretty strict restrictions what your app can do with when it comes to your storage. But you can kind of tell it that it should save the file somewhere else. Either of these is gonna be good enough. But Google Play Services are gonna be easiest by far, and you get so many benefits with it that it's not even a question. Yep. Now you just gotta do it. All right. And we're gonna make it as a separate task. I think no. Would it? Yeah, okay. Let's start making here a different interactions for different needs-based AIs. So we got here the base for our state tree. Can I make child? Convert to different also type? No. I'm gonna probably just have to duplicate it, right? Okay. So this is gonna be our NBA. Dear state stream. This all stays nice and good. And we're gonna add here an option for new state that's gonna be playing around. So I'm gonna need to get a state action. Not state action, state task. Look at me complaining about state actions and state trees and still working with it. Hopefully I'm not gonna regret this later, but we will see. All right, let's dt and let's call it let's call this our find physics simulating object. Physics, let's call it maybe physics toy, so we kind of keep it with the idea that we have here. And we're gonna make here a duplicate, and the duplicate is gonna be, what is it gonna be? Let's call it lunch toy. And now we're gonna need to copy a bunch of things. So let's start by stealing our own reactor and getting it into our find physics toy. That we can promote. No, I see. I knew it's not a thing. It's so weird how I can't create the actor as a variable. Now I can. That's so strange. Huh. I would expect I will be able to do that right from the start. And now it's the same variable with the same name. That doesn't make much sense. Oh no, there is space between them. Okay, that does not help. Okay, we just want to know is this a context? And we're gonna need here a new input parameter, which is gonna be a name. And let's make it let's call it toy tag. And we can call this the input parameter. I messed up the category. Alright. And we want to make sure that by default, but we must set the default parameter anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Let's just make here a enter state, and when we enter state, we want to get all actors. Or can we get just actor of class with tag? Get actor. No, we have to get all actors with tag. Okay, that's fine though. Yeah, but when we are doing that, I'm almost like it's easier to just have a separate class for it. Let's see. It's probably unnecessarily expensive to do it like this rather than having here a dedicated actor. But we will see. Let's start with this and then I can just rewrite it if it turns out being troublesome. Alright. So we're gonna get our static mesh actor. Tag for it is our name, of course. And we're gonna sort it. Find nearest. It's gonna return me actual? No, it's the same nonsense that I have here. So it's the same function that I wrote. Our origin is of course our get world location. And we can just get actor location, right? Let's not be silly here. Get actor location. And that's our target actor. And with that we can call our AI move to. And AI move to is gonna move which pawn is gonna be of course our owner. And then this is the actor we are moving towards. This was like, I don't know, I actually want it fairly low, it's like 20. Okay, and succeed. No, what's the name of the tasks here? Finish task. Okay. If we find it, that's very nice and pretty. We succeeded. If we didn't find it, we failed horribly. Suppose I could make this actually fairly universal and just add here a tag. Yeah, because it's almost the same thing that I'm doing here with a with a find food, right? This can be standard. No, it is no, but I can decide what kind of emojis is it playing. This could be standardized because I don't care which actor I'm passing here. I'm passing just array of actors, and it's exactly just it's actually the same thing. Okay, let's see it. Yeah. Dodo Snicker, hey man, how are you doing? Dodo, you have to reinstall Windows again? Damn, that sucks. What happened? Did you download some Chinese spyware once again? We talked about this. No more hentai for you. Okay, yeah, I think I can just make this universal. I'm overthinking this. This can be just find actor. Yep, thought so. Alright, so find actor. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure it was. Stop lying to me. You already said so. Okay, this is gonna be just a actor tag, and this we want. No, we don't. This can be in NPC based. This doesn't matter. And our found actors, why are they variable? They don't need to be a variable. So we want to also have here a input, which is which kind of actor are we looking for? So actor class. I just want to make sure it's these two are inputs. Find the closest actor, and that's we're gonna play what kind of emoji we're gonna play. So let's go just emoji. Honestly, that's great, amazing. All good games have to have emojis. We know that. Fortnite proved it. Right. And that's it. Yeah, okay, so I just made completely useless class. Amazing. I bought 120 gigabytes SSD just so I can install Windows on it so I don't lose my Unreal Engine games from my other SSD, blah blah blah. Because you have to delete everything you have on it to... wait, what? One more time. Lose my Unreal Engine games from my other SSD because you have to delete everything you have on it to be able to install it. Yeah, that's true. That sucks. Also, that sounds like a really, really small SSD. 120 giga, that's gonna fill immediately. Okay, so now we can successfully get rid of our Find Physics toy because it does the exact same thing that this one does. I just made this one universal, so amazing. Great job. Ta-da, you have Terra. Well, that sucks. Wait, what is that? How big is Terra? Never played it. Just heard that it's really bad. For Windows, okay. What would you use otherwise? Don't tell me you are a Linux guy. I don't believe that. I'm still not entirely sure you can even start the computer, so don't tell me that you are using something other than Windows. Okay, it should work. I like one that was in 1 Tera and oh, you mean Tera issues? You don't mean the game, because there is an MMO game that's Tera. Never mind, I just misunderstood. My bad, my friend. You need brain to use Linux. Yes, exactly. That's why I would be so surprised. Like one that is 1 Tera and okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you have like HDD for... Wait, you have HD? No, you said that's probably means SSD. Okay, that's a bit more reasonable. 1 Tera is almost enough. At least for a time. I think there is never enough space. Okay, so we got our find actor now. And then this is our enter state. We can just do here kind of the same thing. What I'm just now. Yeah, so okay, yeah, we will need that as well, but let's first start here. One of your Discord members told me to have a backup of my project and I didn't listen. Yep, was very, very good suggestion. That is never good enough of backups. Okay. How are we gonna launch it? We can pass it as a parameter technically, but I would rather find it here again around like a character bone. Yeah, let's rather do like a sphere trace that's gonna look for it. So let's do sphere trace by channel. Wait, I'm missing a variable here. Technically, I could read from here a arrow, and that arrow would do it, but hey, whatever. Where's the center of the actor? I need to see it mainly with a deer, but it should be about the same for them. Center of the actor. It should be in the middle of here. Okay, that's great. Okay, I wanna make sure this is context. And we wanna get our world location here of the actor. So I guess we can do actor location. Get actor. It's a bit annoying how this is separated into world, actor, and world location. If I'm getting world location location of the actor, like if I'm getting actor location, it has to be world. I'm wondering if it would be a more intuitive way how to go about this. Maybe just overthinking it. Get actor forward vector, and this is our start. I wanna add these two together after we figure out how much forward we are looking. So let's say about 50 centimeters. Nah, let's say about a meter. This is our end. And this is about, wait, 100 is gonna be a lot. Well, that's fine. Let's see it. Maybe actually need to be even more. Let's draw it persistently. And I should probably do multi-sphere trace actually though. Yeah, because we may want to find here a multiple of them. And that's exactly what we need a multi-sphere trace for. All right. Duration. And now for each of them that we found, we wanna make sure. Now let's break it. That our hit actor. How are we gonna do it? Let's ask for a component. Has component. Get component by class. And this is a static mesh. Just static mesh? No. It's the correct name. I think it's static mesh component. Yeah. Static mesh component. And I guess we can, we can first check that it's actually hitting anything. And if we know that this thing hit anything, and now we're gonna have to check a bunch of things. We wanna know if it has this class. If it does have this class indeed, then we want to check the tag. Component has tag, and that's actually probably a better idea. Let's implement the tag specifically on the component. 90% of I don't use Siri. I don't think I can ever trust anything you write again. I'm sorry, Sneaker. I don't use Siri. What the hell? Do I look like I'm poor? I have to use Apple? What the fuck? The only people who use Apple are those who pretend to look rich. No one actually intelligent would use Apple devices. Are you kidding me? Nice. I don't have any voice assistant. I have my dog. Maybe my dog can call 911. And also, I don't live in America. How would I? What would 911 didn't do anything here? No, I don't have Alexa either. I wrote my own voice. Well, not completely, but I made my own voice assistant once. And I was experimenting with this whole AI setup, and it still could not call. It still couldn't call 911. All right. And if this is, we want to have here one more condition. Does no, simulate physics is simulating physics. And if both, wait, we have to have here and. If all of this nonsense is true, then we can finally launch it. So let's go. We need to add physics symbols. I probably want to do here a montage. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make here a vector out of this. Let's hard code it for now. I feel like I'm doing too much at the same time anyway. Let's do here about 1000 units, and we're overriding the velocity, so it should launch it. If you call blah blah blah, the number is used in your country. Is it really? We have that. Are you sure? We have it as a different number in Europe, but we're not sure if it's different for maybe 911 would work as well. I have no clue actually. We have 1112. That's like an international number that we can call. No, I don't think I will try it. Nice try, but I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, okay, this should work now. Let's see, now we need to fix the fix me making this universal. Kind of managed to successfully mess it up, of course. That's how it goes. But first, I'm moving to food. Wait, find to food is not valid anymore, right? This thing doesn't exist. So we have here find actor. And let's just link this correctly. This is our... Oh, I am in the deer. God damn it. I'm gonna have to fix it here anyway, but still. Food stack and our actor is gonna be, but it should be always the same one, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to have it as a parameter. Same in Romania. Okay, good to know. Good to know in case I ever needed to call police in Romania, as you do. I don't know if Andrew Tate showed up and wanted to do some nonsense. At least I know what to do. Okay. Oh, was it Romania? Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I got lost in it. That's exactly why you shouldn't go too much at the same time. I tell it to everyone, but I still make the same stupid mistake. So I'm making an actor class, and by default it should be NBA food. There we go. So this should be a food class, and we're gonna have to set it as NBA food. There we go. Wish I could just hard code it here. It would be kind of nice. Can I do names for these parameters? It's gonna be just eventually a lot and lot of parameters, just a bit annoying. Let's put here Niagara system. Oh, wait, I would have to know how to write properly. Niagara system. Object reference should be fine. And we want to have here a hungry animal. Oh, it's just new property. That's not a good name. We don't want to have it as a new property. Rename, so let's call it our Hungry Niagara system. It should now work again. Wait, what you come? Oh. Did I not set it? Oh, it unset it when I renamed it apparently. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it anyway, so I'm just gonna fix it in the base. Wish, that's why I didn't want to split it, because it creates so much nonsense. Okay, so we need a hungry. Are you hungry? Or was it Hungary? Alright, food class, right in here. So we wanna have here a class. Wait, no, which means we want actor, but what kind of type of the actor is gonna be a class reference? I suppose what kind of reference? So this is gonna be our food class. NPA food. And our food tag. No, we should have food tag already. So it's our Hungry Niagara system. Niagara system. This is our Hungary Niagara system. And we can just copy the values here. It's exactly the same thing. And just need to set it on the moving to food, which find to food doesn't exist. So we are gonna add here a find actor. Food tag, this is our food class and emoji. I don't even properly, I guess if I have it as a class, I don't even need properly, because yeah, if I'm specifying the classes, I don't even need to worry about the tags that much. Well, we shall see. There may be a difference for them. Yeah, I guess in case of static mesh, it is quite different. Okay, let's save it. So let's see our making find actor std universal. There we go. Let's see, we don't have anything for a pool today yet, guys. Any ideas? Anything we can put on a pool? Right here. Got his sneaker spamming constantly. Horrible. How can he do that? And now he's quiet when I'm asking for something. That's such a typical sneaker. Let's engage with you. Gonna start a pool. What are we gonna have in the pool? What do you think, guys? Let's put meanwhile. How are we gonna do it? Sleeping? I mean, it's relevant only to a deer, so I think I can just keep it as a state in here. Your chatters aren't chatting, my boy. Wait, what are you talking about? My chatters aren't chatting? Leave my chatters alone. You are way too many. We are just way too loud. And Piotr, how many years you code? That's actually interesting. How many? That's maybe modified. How many years do you make games? How many years are you making games? So, how many years are you making games? I'm curious, guys. Okay, we're gonna put here answer yes or no. Let's say we're gonna do here 0 to 1. Then like the job at McDonald's. I don't know. You're probably aiming a bit too high. I'm not sure if they can, like, if anyone is gonna be really interested in hiring you. McDonald's seems like a bit too much of a. You should probably aim somewhat realistically, Sneaker. I'm sorry. 3 to 5. Let's see. I don't know if there is. I'm curious. Is there anyone gonna be like of 6 to 5? 6 to 10 is a lot. I don't know. I think I'm like 5 or 6 years in right now, something like that. So I'm curious, guys. How are we gonna end up? Yeah, I think in my case it's gonna be more than 5 now. But it depends, right? Because what do you consider? But let's say we're gonna, how long are you making games? It's probably a pretty good name rather than coding. 6 to 10, 100%. Of course. Sneaker, was that you? Is that you? Immediately lying. Of course. Okay, we can just rework this one. It was Piotr. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Are you really working for longer than that, or are you trolling? Of course, now we have 2 of them. 40 years in coding. Damn, okay, that's really cool. Damn, amazing. I always really... I'm like 5 to 5, more than 5, maybe 6 now, who knows. But 30 years, that's insane. I always respect people who spend so much time with Minecraft, because you just keep on getting better. It's so cool. What a loser, I know. You are making games for more than 6 years? Then what games did you make? Did you work on the Call of Duty? You must have, right? Am I in the deal now? Yeah. Okay. So, deer playing. I guess I can just call it playing. You use Rage Engine. Just get so angry that you end up working on stuff. Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 6. That's pretty impressive. That was so most of the time we just spent working on those. Or did anyone help you? And Red Dead, I didn't even know GTA 6 already came out. Must have kept it a bit under the wraps. Seems like you didn't leave any budget for marketing. No one knows they came out. Okay, we're gonna find actor first. And we know that if we don't do this, it's gonna make a bunch of bugs. So find time. You made the first 3D game? Okay, which one was that? That's actually quite a debated topic. What I'm actually curious, guys. What do you think? What was the first 3D game? I'm not entirely sure if I have even a opinion on that. Well, it doesn't matter that much, but it's still fun to talk about these things. Okay, so Put some respect on my name. I don't even know your name. Just sneaker being under some hidden identity. No one knows who you are. Wait, no, it should be sibling state. Because like more like usually it's Doom is considered like a first 3D game, but is that really the case? It's like there were 3D games that were 3D in a way that were, and Doom wasn't even technically a 3D game. It's fascinating. It's a really interesting topic. Battlezone in 1980. Yeah. That's I have heard about that one quite a bit. Possibly. Let's have a look, guys. We are gonna educate ourselves now. This was in 1980. That's pretty impressive. Very cool. Okay, yeah. I think I have. Oh, they made a. Let's see. It's a hentai simulator. That was 3D. Yep. Very, very impressive. Just imagine, guys. This looks so cool. And even stylistically, it still looks cool. Like if you had a game that looks like this today, you would still find it pretty interesting. It's such a cool way how to show a initiative and just show a bunch of creativity when you are very restricted technically. It's so impressive. No, I am not gonna reach that. I don't think I'm gonna even say that out loud. Let's see what's gonna jump on us when someone says first 3D game. Just commercial Battlezone. Yep, there we get it. We got here someone very knowledgeable. Good job, Piotr. I think this is what people are gonna. We can ask Reddit, but Reddit usually tends to be a horrible place to ask things, unless you wanna get yelled at. But yeah, it seems to people mostly agree. Let's see. Because we had here 2.5D. I don't think Doom was just purely 2D. I don't think it was even 2.5D. Yeah, Doom is all the way down here. Wolfenstein was similar case as Doom. Star Wars 1983? No. Which one was that? Oh, okay. I don't think I have heard about this one that much. Interesting. 1983 must have come out together with a movie. Fascinating. Wait, no, when was Star Wars? Star Wars was 74, right? I'm bullshitting now. Yeah, I think Star Wars was 74. 74? 77. Okay, never mind. I'm completely messing up dates. Okay, either way, curious. I feel like Star Wars is your favorite franchise. No, I hate Star Wars, can't you tell? Depends. No, I really like Star Wars, but a lot of it, I would not say it was my favorite franchise. Definitely not. And especially what Disney committed to it. I don't think that's really forgettable. But I really like Star Wars. Many of the game are 3D, but without texturing, just wireframe. Yeah, it makes sense. Because like usually Doom is like the first really commercially successful. That's Doom was such an insane chaos from what it caused. By the way, guys, there is a really good game that's called that's Jesus. What was the name? I'm completely blanking out now. Book, not game. There's a book called Doom something. It was written exactly. It was it's written about development of Doom and the whole ID software. It's a really cool book. I've read it like 2 or 3 times now. Definitely recommend it. Masters of Doom is the name of the book. But if you just search for Doom book, you're gonna find it for sure. Yepster. Suppose so. Alex the studio cranking out new track. Okay, very cool. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, Alex. So guys, Alex here is working on parts of the soundtrack on the for the Lost Harmonies. So very cool. Let's get here someone very cool. Let me see if I can do I look like a person who reads books? I am sometimes surprised you can even read chat, not gonna lie. Alex, if you drop here like a link to your, you may need to drop, you may need to send it to me on Discord. Actually, I don't think I can send it here. You can send it here, but if you drop here like a link for your soundtracks or sound or anything like that, I can just post it here if anyone is interested, for sure. Okay. Meanwhile, let's get back in here. I'm just gonna put here defaults for now, and I'm mainly gonna what? Here we are intellectual stream. You gotta read books. I'm just gonna make a special streams where we are gonna do a book club and read to Sneaker and explain to him why it's so important to read books. Okay, this can be the toy. So can I just duplicate this? Is there any way? No. That's a bit annoying. So let's get me here a actor and actor class, and this one, and we want actually two of them, right? Because we don't want just class, we want also a tag which is stored as a name. All right, let's rename this, and this shall be okay. This is a toy tag. Guys can check me out there. Oh, I don't think your link wasn't passed. YouTube automatically blocks it, so you will have to send it to me and I can post it. Alex, YouTube automatically blocks all the links from everyone else than me. I can't do anything about it. So if you have to drop it to me on Discord and I can post it. Okay, we got ourselves a dude. No free promotion. Yeah, he gets a free promotion. Okay. We're finding a task. When it succeeds, go. Okay, that's what we need to do here. We need to find a toy. So, assuming we found a toy in here, we're gonna specify to food class, and this was supposed to be a toy tag, and which we can just keep on default. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it should be sent properly. Oh, here I thought YouTube is blocking me now as well. That would be a bit inappropriate. Yeah, YouTube has like really strict permissions on what you can set. I kept everything on default, and it just keeps on spamming, keeps on not letting me spam, I suppose. Sometimes useful to know, to be able to send links. Okay, so we got this set. We're finding our toys, and then let's actually try to launch it. So launch toy, and here we just supply an actor, right? Do we have everything now? No, we just need to set here a static mesh. Wait, why can't I define it? Excuse me. Let's just rename it, and this is gonna be... Oh, I see. I assigned that a wrong property. I don't think this one got properly created. Toy class. Toy class, there we go, and toy tag. So this one is... What's going on here? Actor? Oh, that's something completely different. Wait, that's not what we want. We want class reference of an actor. Actor? No, this is completely wrong. What is this nonsense? On the actor, I guess I have accidentally clicked on this, I guess. Class reference. It's gonna okay, yeah, now it should be fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we want this to be a static mesh actor. Here we go. And with the tag, I have successfully managed to forget it already. There we go, our NPC Toy. And after that, we're gonna just launch character. Okay, and after that's completed, we can just go back to global, I guess, but instead of global, we go to decide action. Decide next action. And if it fails, we wanna go fails, should go. It should pretty much just repeat it so we can set it to playing again. Yeah, I think it makes sense that it's gonna. Did you try the finals? Wait, what do you mean finals? What do you mean by finals, sir? Okay, we just now have to straightforward send him there. So right now we're gonna just override this. Instead of wandering, he's gonna go to playing. It's very playful dear. Let's just. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to change all these parameters, won't I? No, it should be fine. I'm defining it. I'm here. They should be here by default. I just need to make sure I set it here properly. There we go. You can destroy anything. Oh wait. The game finals that is like a better version of Warzone. It uses chaos. Oh wait, that doesn't sound familiar. Let me see. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Let's have a look at that. I really gotta play more games here. Oh, I have seen this. You say I can destroy everything? That sounds like my kind of a game. Oh, we get ads. That's cool. Now you gotta learn Swedish, guys. Neither of us can understand it, so. There we go. Oh, this is English. What the hell? We were here to learn Swedish. Let's see. Sure, everything? Like even the buildings around it? I can't stop playing. Okay, wait. We don't care about the commentary here that much. Don't show you like boys. Wait, what? I don't. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do that. I have no clue. Gay. That's gay. Why are you saying that? No, we're supportive here, okay? We are. No one has any issues with anyone here. Let's be supportive. Just messing around to hell. I don't see. Okay, then we are starting to see some interesting destruction at least. Oh, okay. Was this like destroyed during the game? That would be pretty cool. Cap scale, nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't care about any of that. Okay, so it seems like a lot of the destruction actually does happen during the game. I would be curious to try it. Let me find it on Steam. Do I have Steam on? Let's see. It's only 7 giga? That's small. That's pretty cool. Probably not on this stream, but I'm definitely gonna look into it. Wait, was that free or am I misremembering it? Let me find it. Finally download XCOM again, by the way. Such a cool game. What did you guys, by the way, guys, what did you buy on the current Steam sale? I'm sure you bought some stuff. Let's not gonna lie. It's got only 4 to 6 maps. Okay, that makes sense. My ADHD brain immediately stopped listening. Finals. Let's see. There we go. It is free. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let me just add it to the library. Fansi, blah blah blah. I'm gonna download it. We can try it later this week. It sounds super fun. Thank you for the tip, Snickers. If any of you are playing, guys, is there like a co-op stuff or like a way where you can join together on the lobby? Snicker, do you happen to know? Because if it is, we can maybe even play here, and anyone who wants to join can join. Okay, so we gotta get the fox. No, deer. Just need to pass the default parameters properly. Can't use my PC these 3 days. Ah, okay, gotcha. That's true. But I mean, we can, if it's fun, we can play it later as well. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see, comrades. It could be fun. Okay, let me just pass the parameters properly. The devs that made the game, the worked on Battlefield. That's okay. That's cool. That's very impressive. What's the engine, by the way? It looked pretty good. I can find it on Steam. Embark Studio actually does sound. Wait, excuse me. Did I manage to break Steam? Good job. Is it custom engine or is it Unreal? Fabio, hello, welcome here. It uses Chaos. I think it's Unity. Oh, we'll see. We shall see. Any chance it's gonna tell us here? Chaos is Unreal stuff. That's not Unity. Fabio, how are you doing? Hey, look at that. We got another win, boys. Very cool. Exact as it should be. Of course, it's Unreal. Got another win, another W. I would be very surprised. It looks very typically like a Unreal game, for better or worse. So, but and honestly, Battlefield games look. What was the Frost Engine games tend to look somewhat similar in this kind of way. So I would not be super surprised if it was Frostbite or something like that. Damn it! Let's give it a try later this week. Sounds super fun. It's been a while since I played just a fast-paced FPS shooter. We will see how rusty I got. Probably a lot, but we'll see. Okay. Rest of it should be fine. Let's finally see if it works. It's really hard to make a game that doesn't look like Unreal. In Unreal? Does this look like an Unreal game to you? Does this look like an Unreal game to you? No, I don't think so. I think that's not the truth. I think it's all about devs. I think it's about dev skills. Like, sure, Unreal is very easy to make look like a default look, but it's very, very powerful in making a lot of different art styles. I think that's just devs usually not really taking advantage of it. So if you say that there is an Unreal, there's like an Unreal look, that's something that I would blame on developers, not on engine itself. Let's see. And also Unreal is gonna be finally releasing Substrate eventually, later this year, hopefully. So we're gonna get to see a lot of new different ways to make stylized materials. Substrate is like a new way to write materials and shaders on directly in Unreal. Instead of using the default PBR that we are using. So we're gonna hopefully get to see a bunch of improvement. I see it in my games. No, like, not gonna lie, it's a lot in a lot of my older games as well. But it's like, I mean, to be fair, I understand it. It takes a lot of effort to make the game look different. Okay, damn, it's printed there. Okay, he managed to achieve that, but I got hungry. Excuse me, what's going on with this hyperactive deer? I don't think we got into a lane tracing, the sphere tracing stage. But finding the actor seemed to be fine. Okay, yeah, take your time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see. So, what should we doing here? We got our deer here. What the hell? Scrolling that's weird. Scrolling takes me at the same time up and down. What's this? No, it takes me like to the side and down at the same time. If I scroll up here, it rotates me on this corner or on this corner. It doesn't go only in one direction. That's so weird. Okay. So let's see. Here we are gonna launch the character. I don't think this will... Oh, we need to do here the same nonsense. We need to put here a debug. That doesn't do anything. And we gotta do the same thing here. And let's see if lunch toy works correctly. I did not see any line trace, so not line trace, sphere trace. So I'm guessing that's the trouble there. Need space, but in that case it should never get out of that state, so it should be probably fine. But hey, lunch toy. No, it should have run a sphere trace. We should have seen it from our character to about a meter in front of it. And 200 centimeters in the radius. This should have drawn it properly. Okay, something went wrong here. Let's look at our find toy. Toy class, which is static mesh actor and NPC toy. That's correct. Let's see. Let's draw here different. We don't have a different one now, but it's fine. Okay. Let's look at our find actor. Are we messing up anything there? Oh, you know what? Let's first just preview it again. Doing just something as stupid as forgetting about it. Okay, there we go. He finds it. He stays here, but the sphere trace doesn't happen. Why not? What's going on here? Let's look at our go-to location. Find actor. And let's try it here. It's just 20 centimeters. Is that what's messing it up? No, but it should be finding a target actor, so that shouldn't matter that much. Did you make the main menu? Not yet, not yet. That's way down the line. That's gonna be way more things I need to do before I get to main menu. I have a parade. Now, crying inside. Okay, so this is gonna be our found. And it's gonna be not found. Alright, let's set this to green and proceeds to set it to blue. Very smart. The UI is your favorite part? I don't know, man. I usually find it kind of boring. Depends. If the game is based purely on UI, like I don't know, UI based game, idle game, or I don't know, card game, then I can enjoy that. But usually I really don't like UI. I like something found. Okay, yeah, he did find it correctly. What's going on then? Wait, I may be just stupid. It's fine, I am. I don't know if it's the easiest. I suppose it's not technically easy, but to get a UI working well, that's actually really tough. I guess then we get more into UX than UI. But I would definitely not say it's simple. Okay, there we go. Oh, so happy. Dude, look at that, it works. Okay, let's go. Let's go with a montage now. Gonna head here. I really miss being able to categorize this into parameters and variables and being able to set here a proper set, like duplicate it, just so it behaves like a regular variable. It would be so much easier. Okay. Here is no, we're looking at anim montage. I feel like it's with UI, it's fairly easy to get it to good enough state. But it's like, yeah, this is pretty good. But it's really difficult to get it into this is amazing state. Rather with a lot of other parts of making the game, it's really difficult to get it into good enough state and impossible difficult to get it into amazing state, right? So I suppose that's how I kind of look at it. But yeah, I suppose that's a way how to think about it. Yeah, okay. Maybe you should make just a UI based game, like a card game or something like that. These are genuinely, I do think these are like one of the best games to learn game dev, like rock paper scissors kind of a game, or card game. So very simple, going through a dungeon, but just in a 2D way. Just in a 2D way, you tell him go left, go right, blah blah blah. Write your game there. Just super easy way how to learn game dev. Very useful. Let's call it our deer attack. I'm such a amazing Englisher. Do respect me for my English, guys, right? Gonna be Englisher. That's my new title. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's convert it into a montage. Any montage, and let's make this our deer attack. Any montage. I should really find a shortcut. Is AM good enough for any montage as a shortcut? Is it used for anything else? I guess not. Let's just use AM as a shortcut because writing any montage all the time is so annoying. Okay. Deer. Oh wait, I'm just writing in a completely different spot. Deer. Any montage, and this one we can wait. This is Hungary, so we need a new one. There's gonna be so many annoying parameters. Called it right from the start. Niagara system. And this one is gonna be our playing montage. Right, so this is our, let's just call it exclamation. We can maybe get a better one later, but hey. Playing montage. I guess I should keep it playful underscore ns. Let's try to keep the consistent naming stuff, but we gotta do that. Okay. What's this thing? I can assign just part of Niagara? Huh, what is this? I have no clue what this does. Alright. We get our find toy lunch character. Oh, it's not lunch character, it's lunch toy. Alright. So now we can get back into our lunch toy. I'm gonna start by playing animation montage. So get here a skeletal mesh. Is it called just mesh? Get mesh and play montage. I don't know why many games use the default font Roboto for their games. I don't know, no clue. I mean, I suppose it's easily readable, which makes it kind of nice. I'm thinking it may be much easier to just store all of these montages into a base of the character. Because then I don't have to, no, I can't do that actually, because I have to assign them in this state. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know, man. Roboto is nice and readable, but I agree. I do notice that it tends to show all over the place. Okay. Actor, what we do? Wait, no, we need it as montage to play, say parameter. So this is gonna be our attack montage. And we are gonna trigger this on our notify. Okay, and our finish task should happen with some delay. We can maybe actually, let's run here a variable, it's just internal, and this is used as a hit. Okay, for some reason I tend to use a question mark with booleans. I think it's a really bad habit. I should not do that. But I still get it as a habit. It's not a good thing to do. Because in actual code, it's gonna lead, well, not actual code, blueprints are actual code, but in C++, it's gonna lead to bunch of trouble if you do that. Not a good idea, not gonna lie. There we go. Nah, I don't like this. I wanna have it nice and readable. Because there is a bunch of weird syntax that requires you to use question marks as actual parts of syntax, and that makes it kind of not nice, not good at all. Okay, I find this way more readable than just connecting it directly. Technically, it doesn't change anything, right? Potentially, this is slowest, but slower. But I find it so much easier to read. And maintainability is really, really important in the code base. Really, really important. It's something that I definitely took me really, really long to learn. I think that's something that I'm also still learning. But making your code readable is really, really important. Can the bird die? Not by default, no. And very likely, I don't know. That's what mods are gonna be about, right? The first mod is gonna be just to make the bird die. Amazing. And then the second one is gonna be how to get the bird naked. Amazing. Just dived a little bit today into wait, what's this deer attack? Oh no, I have the attack montage. I can just use that. Why am I being retarded? Okay. So no, not by default. Our did hit is wait, did hit is not input, so that's just a local. Back to default. It's supposed to be super cozy and chill game. No one is dying here. Okay, playful and NPC Toy. I think we should be good there. Just gotta set deer attack animation montage. Yo, did you use the R bot? No, I did not. Wait, what? Which one is R? Oh yeah, I did. It's a really good insult. Let's say around this point. I suppose it's not really an insult, it's just funny. I suppose it can be insensitive. I'm gonna give you that. But I think it's still used pretty normally as a word you're gonna call someone for stupid. Probably not quite appropriate. Nah, yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Jesus, did not expect I'm gonna be called out on that like this. How could you do this to me? This is gonna be our attack. Let's see. On the end, it's gonna go this side. Wait, do I wanna change it? Okay, but no, we can make a difference between them. On succeeded, we can go play again. So it's gonna go back into playing. And when it fails, we can just tell it to go decide next action. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Let's move him back. Oh, is it gonna... Do I have to reset it? No, it did not. Never mind. Let's see. We're gonna get ourselves a character deer. And we don't get it set by default. Did I not set it in the state tree? I did, it just doesn't set it here. Okay, that's a bit annoying. But expected. Hello? Okay, nothing at all. Let's reset it. And then we can set it to a deer. Okay, now it works. What the hell? I was just caching it for some reason. Okay, now we need to put here a new one. And let's see. So, should see him run right there. And once he gets there, he's gonna be like, yep, let's go. Look at that! Oh, he's gonna go play. Okay, we need to decrease the scale. This is so cool. Okay, let's try to land on him while he's playing like that. probably like keep some sort of a counter, just so it doesn't happen too much, but... Should probably add some level of randomness when he's gonna... After some point, I don't want him to stay here and forever just keep throwing it up. But it is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Could eventually, he could probably eventually get it up on the building. Let's see if we add here a bunch of them. Okay, it's gonna find the closest one. There we go. Okay, I definitely need to make the sphere way smaller. Yeah, let's see that. So, we're gonna have to... Wait, I don't think it even had a direction. What's going on, actually? Let me get my... eating sleep... Wait, lunch toy, there we go. And want to decrease this to, let's say, about... No, let's say like 100. And we can increase this to about 150. Let's see. Okay, it's way too much. It's getting there, but it's way too much. Let's do like 50. And about... Am I good at making characters in Blender? Oh no, I'm horrible. I'm really bad. You wouldn't believe how bad I am. I did used to do a bit of sculpting, but it was bad. Yes, no, it was really bad. You can, there are some really good ways how to go about it now, and you can do either make human or some other characters that are gonna, some other tools that are gonna give you like a default human, like a preset, an average human. And when you can find the good tutorials, that's the thing. Making humans is really difficult. Like that's probably the most difficult kind of a model to make a human-like person. You need a creepy one. Oh, that's gonna be simple though. Just find like a Slenderman tutorial or something. I would maybe rather recommend find some sketchfab model, like some model that you can use, and then just see about reworking it. It's gonna be a much better idea. Okay, now he goes to eat. Let's maybe make it slightly bigger. We can maybe, let's move it. I wanna just probably move all of this lower. So let's say this to about minus 30, minus 30. I told you my disease, bro. Oh, you can't read. Jesus, sorry. I tend to forget about it. But you can work. Oh, that one. I'm sorry. You tend to have so many diseases that I tend to forget a bit. But okay. There is a plugin which is called Make Human, I think. Let me see it up. I brought the second one. Okay. Let me see. I think it's called Make Human. I think it's free even. It's a plugin for Blender that lets you generate characters. You can use it that lets you will be the one doing that, right? In case you are thinking about it, you are the one doing this. You select the character and then you modify it. It's gonna be probably a pretty good workflow for you. Well, look into this. This one looks creepy enough, honestly. Still, maybe Jesus. Then how do you work on the computer? I don't know, man. That seems like everything you need. It's gonna like the thing is that you can of course learn it and do it yourself, but it's gonna take you forever. But you can probably find some sculpting tutorials or some tutorials that are close enough to it. I'll just make character in Blender. I should probably find you some decent enough results, would be my guess. See something like this. Okay. I don't want to have, this shouldn't be too much. It's things that he kicks it before he triggers the workflow. Okay, he goes after it. Now we're gonna need to make this bigger. And let's say about 75. I would like to make a mascot for a horror game. Maybe just try to so you can get every cent out of kids. I respect that. I very much do respect that. I'm trying to do the same thing. Good job there. You can try maybe just using some model as an models as an example. Wait, I need to steal their tag first. So imagine that you're gonna just download yourself some character and use it for a template and then make yourself similar to it. I don't know, man. look at some tutorials. The character tutorials, you should be able to find some pretty cool ones. There we go. Look at him being so playful. He's so happy. That's good. That's like my dog when I get the new cables. He's like, yes, this is gonna be so much fun to chew and destroy. Oh, what the hell? He just launched himself. The second and the last thing after the character that I don't know how to do is making a good looking interior, like rooms that look good and stuff. That's a skill that takes decades to master, I'm afraid. It's gonna take you a long, long time. But look at the examples. So find on ArtStation or anywhere some examples of well-made interiors, well-made rooms, or humans for that matter, and just see about what about them you like and what could be replicated. You can probably find there some pretty good examples. No, that's not what I wanted. Which is I should really save. I don't know how they did it. Yeah, you don't need to know. Just look at it and try to make something similar. It's fine that you don't know. $600, 2,000. Let's see about that. He's really launching himself. That's a bit of a problem there. Okay. Like you make the full thing in Blender or just make parts? Probably parts. Probably. Depends. Those are like, the thing is that neither of these approaches is necessarily bad. You just make different, you have just different ways how to make it. So, I personally prefer to always compose everything in the engine itself, and individual assets make separately in Blender. Rarely do I find working with the file, like the Blender itself, or like the file itself. It's a whole level inside the Blender or inside the whatever DCC file you are using, whatever software you are using. I would always use a engine for compositing everything together, and then each individual asset is made within whatever software it belongs to. I think we're gonna have to increase the distance here. Set this to like 100. And I think we're gonna have to set a part, but maybe this is gonna be enough actually. Let's see. It wasn't an issue with sphere at all, which is kind of interesting. Okay, yeah, maybe this is fine. No, now he's launching himself again. Guys, should this stay in the game? It doesn't seem like it's too much, but it happens too often. When it happens sometimes, it's kind of fun. What do you think, guys? Should it stay in the game? I do it and I do it and then group it in Unreal. Yeah, that makes sense. It seems like a good idea. You can make it into separate levels as well, and then do level instancing. So like you pass basically levels inside one main level. That tends to work pretty well as a workflow. No, it happens when there is a lot of them around him. Oh wait, I know how to do that. I know how to prevent it actually. At least how to modify it a lot. We are not gonna start our trace from our actor location. We're gonna start from here. Okay. So it's about 50. No, that's too much. 30 is gonna be our start location. And this multiplied by 80 is gonna be our end location. Should do the trick. It's the problem that I don't have a solid idea of what the interior should look like. I stopped playing games that much when I started using Unreal. Yeah, well, first of all, play more games. That's what I'm kind of doing myself right now. Just play more games. It's very normal for someone who starts making games to stop playing them, and it's really important that you keep playing games. Level design includes art is things like composition, which is what you need. Almost done writing a free ebook about level design. Oh, very cool. But not English version yet. Ah, gotcha. Cool. Well, if you make an English version, feel free to stop by, Piotr, and let me know about it. Share it on Discord or even here in the chat, and we can have a look at it here. I can say what I think about it, and we can just promote it a bit. Would be fun. If it's good, we can promote it for sure. Okay, and then but Piotr is exactly right. It's a skill that it's kind of like programming. It's a subset of many skills put together. That's why I'm kind of recommending you find a reference. So find some level or some interior that you like and try to match it as closely as possible. Let's go, for sure. There is also a good GDC talk. It's like 10 principles for a good level design or something like that. May be worthwhile checking it out. But the idea behind it is gonna be always the same. Gonna translate with ChatGPT. I don't know. So far, ChatGPT is not very good at translating. Not gonna lie. Okay, this is almost good. Let's see. Yeah, I think this kind of works. I just pushed the center point of where it starts tracing. So if there is a actor that's under the character, he shouldn't push it up that much now. Okay, cool. You struggle with composition of interior. Yeah, exactly. It seems like mainly the composition struggle. That's the thing is good news for you, Sneaker, and bad news at the same time is that this is a skill that's applicable for all kinds of art. It's very universal skill that is applicable from everywhere, from painting to level design to making individual asset. It's very much a universal skill, which is good and bad. Is it good because it's good because you will be able to apply it anywhere, and it's bad because it takes a long time to learn. But there is definitely a lot of principles that you can learn and study, and that let's make it much easier. That lets you speed up the work on it. Let's get here some trash. Can I literally find trash here? No, let's maybe, can we get just a balls? Okay, oh, this is gonna be taken out of context. Oh, we can get here a pneumatic maybe, that would be cool. No way I don't have any pneumatic here. I refuse to believe that. Of course I do. How are the collisions on this thing? Okay, not very good. Wait, do I have a better one before I get to fixing it? Yeah, there we go. Let's. Oh, I don't have it here. I was scrolling like I'm missing it. Okay, there we go. Autoconvex it. There we go. Should be good enough. Ah, there's one inside it. Okay, very cool. Okay, let's see it now. Could play with a physics material a little bit, make it jump and all that, but it's actually not a good point. I should probably do it. But let's make them a little bit lighter. But now I'm just honestly messing around. It pretty much works. There they are. Yeah, let's do just like 100. 200 kilos, imagine. This is like 0.2 ton. There we go, some nice jumping. Okay, it seems to work pretty well now. I think on my website, anyway, there is another 200 pages not redacted yet, not illustrated, blah, 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 blah. What do I say? For sure, if you let me know, I am definitely up for sharing it. I can read it on stream, so I can say what I think about it, and you will be, maybe be able to, or we can maybe bring you up here on stream if you will be interested in talking about it. Could be very fun, for sure. Well, you know where to find me. Well, that's kind of scary to say, but yeah, you probably do. Okay, let's sync this. So this is gonna be a deer playing. Exactly. We need to read it out. We need to read it out for Sneaker. He is not a fan of reading. I can mail. You know what? While I'm at it, let's do the physics materials because it's gonna make it a bit more fun. What's the time? 48. Like I got like 10-20 minutes and I'm gonna disappear. But yeah, but earlier today. But that's how it is. So let's get here a new folder, and this is gonna be for our physics materials. There we go. And we get ourselves a physics. Wait, physics asset? That's no, there we go, physics material. But what is a physics asset? And let's call this pneu is honestly itself. So PM physics material pneu. I just wanna see what that physics asset thing is. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, never mind. I know what it is. Let me find the model. I'm gonna just apply it on it directly. But I'm gonna apply it on these specifically as well. There we go. Is it applied? No. Did not expect. Going to work on the other stuff till the release of the book. I don't know, man. Maybe you can experiment by yourself a bit as well. I find I actually, when I'm learning something, it's kind of a hack that I have realized works very well for me, is that I pretty much never start learning something and doing something by learning about it. So I don't go online or read about it. What I do is first give it a try. So just literally, how do I program this in Python? Anything, whatever. Just try it and then find a way and find a tutorial how to do it. Because like this, you will right from the start have some associations you can connect it. Because if you try it first by yourself, you will run into a bunch of trouble and you are very likely not gonna succeed. It's gonna suck and you are gonna be in pain. But you are gonna know that this is what I got stuck on, and then the next time when you actually study it and you learn about it, you are way more likely to remember it, because now you have this association, this connection in your brain that's telling you, oh, this is the thing I got stuck on. This is why I need it. Blah blah blah. You now really understand it rather than just downloading the information in your brain. Definitely something that I would recommend thinking about. Friction. We can probably put here pretty low friction. We can override the combine mode, should be maximum. It is a good idea. I definitely do recommend that. And here we are gonna do super high maxim, super high combine, super high bounciness. That's like 0.8. Let's see it. Possible. Reading the book, few days, learning things, several weeks or months practice, then no doubt you change the job. Yeah. After a few months for sure, but it's gonna take, just be prepared. It takes a bunch of practice. Okay. We got ourselves much more practice now. Much more bounciness now. Okay. Okay, I think this is pretty fun. This is good. It's nicely rolling around. Yeah, it feels way more like a actual pneumatic. Let's see, you can maybe add a little bit more of the friction. Wait, let's want this lower. And maybe bounciness we can put a little bit higher. Wait, no, this should be minimum, right? This shouldn't be maximum. I'm stupid. Now I'm trying to make the main UI for the game to move when the player is also moving. Feels so good. Oh, and Apex. Yeah, gotcha. That's the Apex has a really cool UI, definitely. Well, feel free to share it on Discord or whenever you are gonna have it done, and we can have a look at that. Yeah, okay, now it's definitely way more sliding way more. Okay, we don't want to slide too much like this. That's probably not quite what I had in mind. So let's say about 0.5, and maybe this we can skip on 0.8. Apex is such an incredibly smooth gameplay, by the way. I don't know if I'm supposed that a lot of the games have managed to overcome it now, but I remember when Apex came out, the first version, it was so good. It felt so good to play. It was so incredibly good to play. I wonder what it is about it that made it so nice. But Ape. Oh, did I close it? What the hell? I would have bet I did not click on close. Well, whatever. But Apex had so much smoother gameplay, much smoother gunplay, I guess, or movement, and both gunplay and movement than anything else that came before it. It just made it feel so good. It was so hard to play anything else after Apex, like any other similar FPS, because it just felt so good. Okay, we got this properly set. Let's see it now. Wanna get some recording for the A screenshot. Okay, we can get rid of a line tracing now. Let's get here. STT. Wait, what am I doing? I am not supposed to be here. I wanna get me some STT. Sounds like some drug. I'm gonna get me some STT. And that's a lunch toy. I wanna disable it here. Okay. Do you have guys? Can you think of a game that felt? Wait. You said something about 3D UI, and I'm going to search about it. Before you told me, I just got the reference to my character, and I made an animation to play when the character is using the input mode. Okay, cool, very cool. Yep. Definitely look into Blueprint widget. It's gonna help you make it work much better. But the finals, are the finals so good? Do the finals feel so good to play? Because you couldn't have played it. Did you actually play it, or do you just not? Or did you lose your access to PC before that? Just now I kind of want to play it tonight, but okay, I'm gonna be nice and wait for the stream. Okay, you played already. So did it feel as nice as what is it called? As Apex did, or do you feel like it was even better? Probably heavier. Is he running, by the way, so much? He should start by walking normally. Why does he start in the running state? Looks like the default movement speed should be... Max, Jesus, just like here, walk speed. Yeah, oh, okay, default should be 200. I'm just never setting the default, apparently. There is no fall damage? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I'm just gonna have to make this heavier. It's like 300. Oh, 200. We don't need too much angular dumping. Actually, don't want angular dumping, but we can do here a bit higher linear dumping. Music and feeling is really nice. Okay, good. So we are definitely hyping it up. I was thinking about playing it a little bit by myself, but since you are being so nice, I'm gonna wait with it and play it on stream on Thursday. Wait, what's today? It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday probably. Friday, maybe tomorrow. Well, probably not tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do, but one of the later streams this week. Okay, now take your time. Okay. Amazing. Okay, I got myself some really cool clip. GeForce experience, amazing for catching any gameplay, by the way, guys. Really cool. Now I got it saved, can use it for whatever when I need to post on anything. And there are commentators talking about what you are doing in the game. Oh, I think I have heard about it. I didn't know it's this game, but I have heard about it. That sounds so fun. Is it AI based, right? Boing, nice. Exactly. Hey, listen. Don't critique someone who likes his boing. Boing is important for quality of life on Earth. Very important. I'm gonna add there. Right now I'm writing a note to add here a boing sound. It did not end up. So add physics driven boing sound. No boing, no life. Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. All right. Very cool. I got this set up. I felt like there was a quick thing I wanted to do, and I don't remember what it was. Chicken. I'm actually gonna not keep it here though, because I wanna implement the physics systems, sound physics system separate. I have like this really cool plugin that you can add, that lets you add a component on anything that's doing everything, that handles all the sound physics-based sound effects for you. So depending on how much it hits something, it plays it, blah blah blah. I'm gonna maybe make my own, but we will see. I'll see how complex I wanna make it. Okay. Good collisions. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was still simplified collisions, so I'm genuinely actually surprised how well it goes. Okay. Wait, I lost my BP. Okay. Okay, I think that's... Oh no, one more thing I needed to do. That's work on the playing here. So... got here our finding a toy, and then we're gonna launch it in the air. Now, it always automatically does it from the start. So what we want is to add here some level of randomness. So normally we want him to wander, but let's say there is a probability to go there. Let's make it a parameter again. Doesn't have to be, but hey. Let's call it a float, and this is gonna be our it's gonna boink probability. Wait, no, we technically don't we have here something similar? We have here walk speed, run. We have a run probability. So okay, so that's not quite it. That's this is called a play probability. And let's say by default it's like 20%. It's 20% chance whenever he's deciding what to do, because it's a state that he goes into anytime he's deciding. There's gonna be 20% chance he's gonna go do that. Gonna go attack. Have you added any sound to the game or animals moving on the board? Not quite, but with the Alex that was here just before like an hour ago, he was making some soundtrack. And we have some really really good sounds now. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to sit on it later. Not today, but later this week in next few days. I really hope so. I'm gonna import the base for it. I have imported a bunch of sound effects for animals that I need to just add some physical sound effects and a bunch of these things. So it just literally needs me to sit on it. Correct FLC. I can't buy that. I can't buy it publicly, my friend. I'm afraid. It's fine until they ask you where did you get the license. No, it's not Adobe, right? The Adobe, no one cares if you crack Adobe software. That's an exception, but not endorsing it. But you know, it's so weird. I have to make these disclaimers. I mean, I don't have to, but you know how it goes. Gotta do these things. Okay, we got our play probability. So whenever our probability for this condition, so let's make here a float. So whenever this is let's say, wait, no, that's not. We want a random integer. We don't want a random float. There we go. Want random float, and this is our threshold whenever it is true or false. To do FL is like $100 and one payment. Yeah, that's fair. The thing is that I don't want to make sound effects. I could do that. It wouldn't be, well, I mean, it would be difficult. I don't want to take from anyone who makes sound effects. But that's not what I want to focus on, right? I want to focus on making, I'm really focused on programming, gameplay, and somewhat visuals. And I don't want to spend time or focus on anything else, because you can, of course, spread your focus on everything and really do all of that. But first of all, it's going to take you forever. Like really forever. In the best possible scenario, it's gonna be forever, and more likely it's gonna be way more than that. And second of all of it is gonna be just mediocre, rather than if you are gonna really take your attention and focus on few areas where you can really excel. That's what you can make really good, and that's kind of true for everything, right? Because it takes many years to become good at something, become not bad at something and good something, and then eventually, hopefully, if you're lucky, you can become even good at it. But these things take time. And there is many thousands of hours you have to dedicate to a to a field than to become half decent at it. So, yep. I could, of course, make a sound effect. I did used to make a bit of a sound effects without a city. But that's not what I want to focus on, because I can either have everything mediocre, bad to mediocre, or have some things that are really, really good and partner with other people that are experts at that field. That's where really cool things end up being made. Okay. I want this to assign this randomness. Just play probability. Okay, let's see it. What happens if we put here multiple deers? Okay, just goes around wearing. It's a common thing to be asked by other people the license of the product that you used in your game. Yeah, I would imagine that. But I mean, I haven't done anything. What happens if I just block them? No chance for them to do anything. Outsmarted the whole multi-billion-dollar corporation by blocking them on Discord. And I thought you are stupid. You're actually ingenious this whole time. My bad. No habla English. Exactly. Very good. Come on, 20%. There should be some likelihood of him actually going there. Let me do here multiple. I mean, sure, even if I have here like 10 statistical, that's still not quite enough to really get 2 of them to go there, but you should still finally start seeing it. 20%, that's not that little, but you know, we humans are really bad at... Oh, no, this one decided to play. Some of them, I saw, okay, there we go. Hey, dears. Come on, let's play. There we go. And then they just went to eat. Played for a bit and went to eat. Okay. It's starting to kind of work, honestly. It's not too bad, right? It looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's also something I've been thinking about a lot, guys. You know what, I'm gonna just stay here and chat with you. I think this game isn't very good yet, obviously, but I think can be a lot of really, really cool interactions that may eventually make it some really, really cool world. So I may be rather thinking about really taking a time with it, not having too much pressure on developing it, and rather really work with it. Maybe some sort of early access could work here. I don't know. I really have to think about these things. There's a lot of decisions that needs to be made, but I think this game, this sort of a game, this experience can be really, really amazing if there is like a lot of different things that you can do and that happen, and you just explore them. But if there is not gonna be much of it, it's not gonna be very interesting. So I think it may be better idea to prolong this, take longer time making Lost Harmony, and maybe even do early access and just release it as it goes. Oh no, that's a very upset deer. And really, instead of having here like a few dozen interactions, having here like hundreds of interactions, like a lot of different things that can happen. We will see. We shall see. Can meanwhile maybe work on some other projects and just switch things around, because I think there is a lot of potential that could make it really cool here. I think there's a potential. Just need to make it happen. And I think it's possible that if this won't have, if Lost Harmony won't have enough things happening, then it's not gonna be very interesting. And it may really be such something as the more interactions it has and the more of interesting things happening here. I got just taken by this deer taxi somewhere into the darkness. The more of the things that will be happening here will make it more interesting. So I could kind of try to take the roguelike approach. The grass doesn't have... well, some of them do have animation right now, I think. Not that one. But I guess some sort of early access could work here. Just imagine that you like buy it on the early access, and then it just keeps developing and tuning and adding a bunch of interactions. Like the base game is kind of done, a lot of the base things, and then a lot of the interactions are 10 out of 10 exactly. The grass has animations 10 out of 10. I think you can see it a little bit now on the bushes. You can see they are moving slightly, like in the wind. And so it could be a good game that you co-develop with a community, right? Because you are like working on it. You can release bunch of updates with new interactions and new things that are happening there, and then people react to them. You like co-develop it together with people, and with the people who directly like it, and or who directly like it, who already are in the early access. We'll see. I don't know, man. Have a lot of things I have to think about and decide. Oh no, it's getting dark. It's getting dark very fast. We shall see. We shall see. In fact, guys, yeah, I understand you are hungry, but you got stuck here. Just yelling at me that they are hungry. Guys, I'm gonna just stand here and complain together how hungry you are. Search for a publisher, maybe. I'm not sure if publisher is gonna make it easier, because you know the problem with having a publisher is that sure you get some sort of financial resources, but then all of a sudden you have a legal obligation for the game to make money, to some degree, not necessarily, but all of a sudden there is a responsibility on you to make money for a publisher. Maybe I'm thinking about it. It's a possible path. I would be interested in the conversation about it. Not sure entirely if I would directly be like, oh yes, I need publisher. Because the moment you have a publisher here, then what needs to happen is that you need to optimize for profit. And I'm not quite sure if I want to do that here. I'm kind of okay with the game doesn't make super much money, but it's gonna be a game I can be very proud of. And I'm in a position where I can afford to do that. So just to be clear. So who knows? Maybe it could do it. We shall see. Many things to think for me to think about. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, boys and girls. Hopefully it's not just a huge guys fest. But I think we are gonna end it today. Got a nice 2 hours long stream, a bit shorter than usually. I'm gonna be back probably tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do just a short one tomorrow. Microtransactions, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Sneaker. I think I'm gonna hire you as a HR/marketing/monetization manager. You're gonna just sort it out for me. Just gonna keep on developing it, and you're gonna figure all that out. Would be amazing. Okay, guys. I'm gonna disappear now, and probably gonna see you tomorrow. You don't need, but that's fine. Doesn't matter that you don't know what it means. Most of them don't know either. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Hopefully see you tomorrow or some days after that. See ya. Bye-bye.